On the evening of the 6th of March 2026, on a street in Hanoi, Vietnam, what happened felt like a quick nightmare for the people who saw it. CCTV footage captured the moment a car lost control and slammed into the back of another car going in the same direction. Instead of stopping, the driver seemed to panic and hit the gas by mistake, making the car surge forward even harder. The Yaris drove straight into a group of motorbikes moving ahead. Some of the motorbikes were thrown off to both sides, while at least 2 others were dragged right under the car. The car only came to a complete stop after crushing the rear of another passenger car. At least 4 people were injured and 1 woman died. The driver, around 70 years old, was over the alcohol limit. On the 14th of December 2025, in a mountainous area in northern Vietnam, thousands of cubic meters of dirt and rock from the uphill slope suddenly came crashing down onto the road, right as vehicles were passing through the area. The victims were identified as workers who were working in the area and local people riding motorcycles across the road. The incident left 5 people dead or injured, including 3 who died after being completely buried by the dirt and rock, while 2 others managed to survive with different levels of injuries. An elderly man was seriously injured after being struck by fighting bulls in Gujarat's Kutch district, with the incident captured on CCTV footage now circulating online. The video shows the man sitting on a chair by the roadside when 2 bulls locked in a fight suddenly charged toward him. Before he could realize what was happening and move away, the animals rammed into him, flinging him into the air along with the chair. The bulls then ran past as the man lay injured on the ground. Locals rushed to his aid immediately and shifted him for medical treatment. Authorities have yet to issue an official statement on his condition. The moment a pilot makes a bad landing, causing a helicopter's tail to break off before a horrifying crash. This area is near the Caspian Sea coast. The helicopter's tail section broke off during landing. The aircraft lost control, crashed into a house, and caught fire. The main cause reported was a technical failure, or possibly a mistake in the pilot's landing operation. This incident left at least 5 people dead. CCTV footage shows a violent attack in Kota, where a 40-year-old man named Shekhar is suddenly attacked by a bull outside his dorm. The animal suddenly charged at him, lifted Shekhar into the air with its horns, then slammed him to the ground before dragging him along the road. Local residents quickly stepped in to rescue him and got him to the hospital in time. Shekhar suffered an open wound about 20 centimeters long near his hip and needed 30 stitches. This moment speaks for itself. Toward the end of October 2025, at Eero Junction Station, a train had already begun pulling out of the platform. A young woman suddenly lost her balance, slipped, and fell into the dangerous gap between the train and the platform. Officer Jagadeesan, who was on duty nearby, immediately rushed over, grabbed her hand, and pulled her back up onto the platform in just a few seconds. Thanks to the officer's lightning-fast reaction, the woman narrowly escaped death and suffered only minor injuries. On the 22nd of October 2025, in China, a convenience store security camera captured a terrifying moment. A white car suddenly lost control, drove straight onto the sidewalk, smashed through the glass door, and went all the way into the convenience store. The cause is believed to be that the woman driver pressed the gas instead of the brake while trying to park. The people inside the store were extremely panicked and ran away in time, so there were no injuries. After crashing into the store, the woman driver got out of the car in a state of panic and severe shock, but the incident was later handled properly. A dangerous elevator accident happened at the Sabarmati building in India. At around 7:22 inches in the morning, a man stepped into the elevator and pressed the floor he wanted to go to. When the elevator stopped and the door opened, he started stepping out. And then the elevator suddenly kept moving up to the next floor, even though the door was still open. That sudden movement caused the man to lose his balance, hit his head on the doorframe, and fall down. The victim survived. The initial cause is believed to be a technical problem that made the safety system fail, so the elevator still moved even though the door was not closed. 2 days earlier, a technician had come to inspect the elevator and fix the light and the fan.